What is a man? A miserable pile of something something. You know how you know the rest. We're playing Vampire the Masquerade Justice. And speaking of justice, we're now going to retrieve the Venetian artifact and maybe bring Tommaso to justice. Last time we found his secret underground church, at the site of which rituals must be held, with a statuette for power.
It wasn't the best plan, but it was the one we had. Get Tommaso to a place where he would be vulnerable and coordinate an attack on him there. I went via one of his thugs, told her to set up a meeting in the church his attendente had taken as his. We would lull him into a false sense of security, and then me and Pietro would tear his throat out. What could possibly go wrong with a plan like that?
All right, we're at 10 days ago. Retrieve the artifact. So we're heading back to the elevator. How we doing? I mean, yeah, health and hunger are going to be good right now. Good thing we found that elevator, so we don't actually have to make that trek all the way down again. It's great when things just kind of work out that way. I mean, it makes sense. How was Tommaso getting all the way down? Oh, well, it's on the other side of that. Door over there. Right, that was the storeroom we intimidated our way in last time. Oh, well, this does not look like somewhere we... That doesn't look like there's anywhere to go there. There we go.
I'm right behind you. Don't be too surprised when I show up to rip his throat out.
Good. You made it. I'm very pleased.
We're all very pleased.
I don't remember asking you to bring your pet.
She goes where I go. She tells me you are hiding something from me. Oh, what's the matter? Can't move? You should have already figured out that you do not mess with me and what's mine. We have the entire underworld at our beck and call. What could you possibly do to hurt us? Do your thing.
We do have the whole underworld at our beck and call. Hello, Justice. So nice of you to come. I'm sad to say this is where it ends for you, child of Hakim.
Oh no, we're being dragged to oblivion. Also, the subtitles did sort of spoil that bit. Undertaking complete. We did not do it. Yeah, there no XP, no collectibles, total failure. Yeah, the subtitles, I guess, just kind of spoiled it for us, that Elena was the masked woman. I mean, we already knew that. It was mentioned in one of her collectibles that she would take her mask off in her moment of victory over Tommaso. All right, we got dragged into... Oh, we're back at the church.
Finally, you're awake.
I guess it wasn't so bad after all.
We have both been fooled. It was Elena all along. I should have known.
Well, of course, as usual, we're aggressive.
You should have prepared me for it. I didn't have good data. This is on you.
Oh, don't make me laugh, Justice. You told me you killed her. Any data I had is what you gave me.
So what
When you were out, I saw her taking both the statuette and Tommaso down the elevator. I assume they went to the room behind the locked door you told me about.
I want her dead.
So do I. But we need to prepare. She's much more powerful than I thought. She'll know we're coming. Do what you need to do. Just make sure you don't leave anything to chance.
Alright, we're going to the locked door. Okay, our big attempt at a stealthy ambush, an assassination, was a complete failure. Did we write that in our journal?
Elena had fooled us all. The person I had destroyed in her palazzo must have been an imposter. Who knew what she was planning? I mean, technically I know, because I've been collecting her collectibles in which she says what she was planning. In the end, it didn't matter. She was the one behind Mahmoud destruction, and she had to pay the ultimate price. That's the name of my new band, by the way, Mahmoud Destruction. It's sort of like it's like a rap rock fusion. And that was real big in like the early aughts, and that was my kind of and you know, they kind of fell out of fashion, but I think I can bring it back. Maybe Pietro, I don't know. He's an artist, but you know, music is like another kind of art. Maybe he plays the piano or something, and we could like make a band together. That could possibly be. We can't think about that right now. All right. Well, maybe we shouldn't have just walked up to Tommaso, considering obviously we were both going to double-cross each other, and you know, he and Elena have big powers that we don't have, so maybe we should have been a little bit more clever about what we were going to do. But then again, we didn't die. Like, she did the attack to us that apparently drags people into the afterlife. We have that attack. We can do it to people. But, I don't know. I guess it just knocked us out. We seem to be doing okay. Yeah, grumble.
It was time to put an end to it. But just getting to Elena would prove to be a challenge.
This guy walking around right here. There's never, like, masked people walking around right here. This is, like, our place. I guess they're feeling, you know, a little emboldened since apparently... I don't know, do they think Justice and Pietro are dead? Did they see Pietro? Maybe they didn't see Pietro at all. Maybe they only saw Justice and think he's dead right now. Well, that could be an advantage to us. Alright. There's a few dudes here. What? Oh, that's a ghoul. Didn't even realize that. Boom. Alright. Yeah, that guy's a ghoul, so he took more than 2 punches to kill. I did not realize. Okay, well, we walked right into that, and I'm almost dead and very hungry. But we survived. Let me warm my hands here. Alright. So things getting a bit more serious, like right off the bat, after we leave the hideout. Can't just walk around like I own the place, clearly. Anyone around? Okay, I think we're good. So, when we were in Elena's house, her level... Oh, there's someone there. Can I blink through that?
You hear what happened to the...
No, I can't. Let's see. Can I... Theft of Vitae. Can I theft her Vitae from here? Yep, there we go. I thefted her. Oh. Okay, I got too hungry and was not able to complete the theft. Well, how about that? Sorry about that. Sorry, I tried to explode your head. Didn't quite work out. Alright. Our objective's like right down there, but there's people. Can I get over this? Probably not. Doesn't seem like it. I don't think I can just, like, jump on, like, blink on over. No. And there's nothing to, like... Can I blink over there? Yeah, but someone's, like, looking right in there. Hold on, hold on. Brick? Here's a brick. Maybe we can do this.
You know what I think? Sometimes it'd be nice if someone just... probably nothing, but...
Maybe, hopefully they turn the other way. Hello. Oh. Well, that didn't work out. I wanted to bite, but I punched. Well, it was more like I pummeled. Like, I guess I did this and killed him. I was trying to grab to bite, and, well, you know, we've all been there. We've all been there where we attempted to bite someone, but we instead punched them to death. Oh, there's a ghoul down there. Let's see. Biting a ghoul is tough, because they can get out of your grip. So it's not something we necessarily want to try. Alright, someone down there. I have a brick. I'm so hungry I do not have any of my powers available right now, but... Alright.
What the...
Hey, how about that? Bonked him right on the noggin. That was a good throw. A little bit of ragdolling. I wasn't really sure how that was going to go. But my trusty friend, the Brick, that's our team up. That's our band right now. Justice, Pietro, and Brick. Brick and I, we're going the whole way. We're doing great things together. Didn't actually expect to get like a dead-on bonk with that. Okay, we're out here. Someone walking around over there. Anything to see up here? No flags or I don't think any pipes or medallions. Looks like it's only one person.
They're here!
What? Hey, oh. Hey, how did you know that? At least I got him in the face with that brick. It was all worth it. I can't help but notice how much more amused I am with things like just punching people in the face and throwing bricks at their heads than the dark powers I possess, like exploding heads and dragging people into hell. I mean, like, the whole, like, you know, vampire VR thing is neat. For some reason, I'm just sort of amused with the more mundane stuff. Alright, where are we? Alright.
What, me? No, I'm fine.
What? Oh, he's right there. I did not even realize that. I mean, this is probably a bad idea. Oh, wait. What got me? I died? Did someone shoot me? I don't think the people to the left saw me. And that ghoul, I don't think attacked me. I am unsure what killed me there. I mean, that's how it is when you're talking about the dark spirits of the night. Sometimes you don't see them coming. You don't know where they're coming from, what direction, the angle they're going to get at you. You just don't know. All right, where's that ghoul? There he is. So I could try to bite him, but it might be a problem. Well, what? No, no one's here. What are you talking about? Alright, well, if only he noticed. That might not be bad. But he's not coming all the way.
I must be tired. Nothing here.
Yeah, he's not coming all the way. Alright. Okay. There we go. Got a little health back. Sated my hunger. We're doing okay. We're doing okay. The ghoul was not able to escape my grasp. And I guess he can't see me through this. Doing alright. Feeling fine. Alright. Going over there. And what do we find over here? Well, nothing. But nothing's not a bad thing. If it means there's no dudes. Alright, the person's walking back over here. The person over there never moves or never turns, I don't think. Alright. Didn't hear anything. Not a sound. And etc. Etc. And so forth. Oh. Well, now don't I look foolish? Don't I look like the fool? Maybe that was a ghoul. Like, maybe there was an invisible ghoul right there. I mean, he didn't show up when I used my otherworldly vision. But maybe there was someone at a distance who shot me? It's the second time I died, and I don't know why I died. That bird is not flying. Oh, here's a bottle. Can we get this person to come over here instead of me going to them? Well, that's like the opposite side. But they are looking the other way. That's a... Yeah, sniper. Over there. Hello. Okay. Yeah. Sniper laser doesn't actually appear until the sniper sees us. That's different from how the snipers worked at the beginning, where you could see the lasers. Over here. I need you to come over here, please. Okay, there we go. Almost full health. Health is doing good. All right. So that took a little bit of doing. Now we have to figure out how to get past the sniper. You can see where that laser's coming from. All right. Well, we can probably just blink. Yeah, there we go. Get under this cover. Any medallions around, by the way? We can't forget. We're looking for medallions.
Can't wait until my shift is over.
Alright, that's the way we're going. What about over here? Anything over here? Doesn't seem so. Anyone else here? No. Doesn't seem like it. Whoa. Just flew straight up. Okay. Alright, we're doing okay. Look, full health. Hunger meter is... You know, I'm never really sure whether to say it's full or empty. Because if it's how hungry I am, then it should be empty. But if it's how much I've eaten, it should be full. Not really sure which way we want to call that. Can we go over there? Is there anything over here to get? No, that's locked. That's fine. Alright. So now we need to be a little bit more careful, just in case we run into snipers. Would that really be the only one? I'd be surprised. What? About to say, I'd be surprised if that was really the only one. It is not. Alright, what cover do we have? What cover do we have here? Oh, I can use my cloak. Sniper can't see that. There we go. No. Someone sees me? Oh, there we go. Someone did see me. Doing okay. Wish I could pick up his telescoping baton. Oh, here comes someone. Someone heard that? I was about to say, are they going to just, like, run right over the river? Or the canal? They did not. There is a bridge. They could go over the bridge. It doesn't look like they're doing it. This is locked. And our objective is this way, and this is not a door. They're still alert over there. Anything we can do from here? Doesn't seem like it. Are they really just going to be standing there the whole time? Right, anything we can do from over here? Yeah, they're just... That red triangle is still there. It's not changing. What did they do? Okay, now it's fading away. Now it's... That was weird. That character was in the alert phase for a while. Are they... Like, they're still moving weird. What are they doing?
The monster's here.
Okay, they're on, like, some garbage. I think they don't know how to get off of it. The other one, there was someone else there. They've left. But this one, I don't think they know how to get off of the piece of garbage they're standing on. And if they're just going to be there the whole time, maybe I need to just kill them with a blink. Yeah.
Okay.
What?
This ends.
Oh.
Intruder.
Ghouls right here, and I gotta be almost dead. What? What? Well, that was odd. So the ghouls shot me, ran back over here, and like stood here and looked this way. Oh, sniper's over there. And I guess I tried to bite, but I guess I must have punched instead. Happening kind of a lot tonight. Oh, over there. Hunger meter, not doing great. So we can try to use the... Whoop. Sniper. Whoop. Sniper. Okay. About to say, we can try to use cloak to hide from the sniper, but I don't, you know, it's not gonna last long. From here, where am I gonna go? Is there a window or anything? So I'm not seeing one. We could, like, blink over here, but... yeah. Don't get much time to actually look around at what we have, because that laser just beads on me immediately. I don't see anything of interest on that ledge. You know, there's a cable. I wonder if I could grab the cable and go over to the other rooftop on that. This, as we see, is locked. Doesn't seem like there's a way to climb up this from here. Of course, this is locked too. Well, our objective is on the other side of that, but I don't see a way to get to the other side of it.
Now.
Okay. Well, we don't need to go into the drain canal, I don't think, because it turns out the objective's right there. We just had to go around to where that ladder is, and we can see the door here now. Alright, finally, we've made it to the beginning of the mission. What we've done up to now is not the mission. Alright, our objective is to confront Elena. Do not sustain any damage is the optional. Predator wasn't there, though. The thing about not being seen, that's not there.
We had all been fooled. Elena Giovanni was juggling forces far more powerful than we could have ever imagined. She'd traced our footsteps for months. I'll never know how much Elena had planned, or what was just coincidence. Was Tommaso in on it? Maybe. In the end, it didn't matter. She had played us all for fools, and now she'd disappeared again, deep down below Venice.
We have to follow her. Down into the dark. I need to see her die.
So do I.
And what about Tommaso, if he still lives?
We'll cross that bridge when we get there.
Did we skip something? Are we questioning if Tommaso is still alive? Interrupt the ceremony. Oh, we're on the oh, there's skulls. Looks like we took the elevator down. And, Do we think Tommaso's dead? I didn't get that impression from the last scene we saw of Tommaso and Elena. Alright, get our skull-punching fist ready. Rev it up. Rev up some punching. Some skulls are about to get I mean, they're not actually coming at me, are they? Yeah? Someone getting punched? Someone want a punch? Okay. Uppercut. Put him away. Okay, that's... Yeah? Alright. That's all that was needed. Sure, I'll punch some big skulls. I'm all for it. Yeah. I guess I was supposed to push them, not pull them.
I'll see if I can get an angle on them from the collapsed area. You take the other way. You can trust me. I'll be there when you need me.
Nope, he's gone. Alright. There's... Yeah, Elena and Tommaso are both down there. They're doing the ritual. Yeah, I mean, Tommaso's clearly still alive. We also know that he's not gonna be if they do this ritual, if Elena is correct about what's gonna happen. So we're all like, we need to see Elena die. Oh, hold on. We're missing it.
Why are you doing this, Elena?
Oh, just shut up! You never understand. Come out, you lovely fiend! Your new vessel is waiting
Is it gonna happen? Maybe it's just like a delayed reaction. Tommaso should have listened to the collectibles. Then he would have known. He would have known why she's doing it. He thought he was too good to find the collectibles and listen to him. Shows what he knows.
Full health. Hunger's fine. All right, let's step on inside and have a chat. How's everyone doing? What's the party like in here? Raise the roof?
Can't stay out of it, can you? You could choose to walk away. You don't owe these monsters anything. I won't let you stop me.
She's seen you. Take her out.
Oh, yeah. Just do that. Okay, well, yes. That is... Whoa, that's quite an attack. She's clearly a bigger deal than the sisters were. Pietro, any suggestions about the whole taking her out thing? I feel like the taking her out bit is a little difficult. Alright, here's my death arrows. I upgraded to death arrows. I haven't used them yet. I don't know if that actually hit. Yeah, that's a tall order. I wonder if Pietro has any advice besides take her out. Moving slowly and quietly makes you less likely to be noticed. I don't know if that's going to help here, though. Confront Elena. Alright, let's look around. Maybe we can get the high ground. We all know the high ground gives you an advantage. Can I, like... Okay, I can hide behind this. No, actually, they're still hitting me. I don't know if these arrows are going to help. No, they still hit me. I don't... She's not flinching from the death arrows. I can move around to dodge them. Ah, there we go. Punch that last one. And knock it back at her. Ooh, that's fast, though. Well, I guess I have to blink. I have to blink out of the way. Yeah, Elena's clearly a much bigger problem than any of the enemies that have been, that we fought so far. Alright, so blink around to try not to get hit. Summon skulls. Try to dodge them. Doing a bad job of that. The last one comes. Punch. Back at her. And that just goes right through obstacles. Okay, shield. Punch. Okay, she's protected from that now. Oh, hold on. Let's get rid of her shield. Looks like it's only the last one that has like a ring around it, a circle, that indicates it's punchable. Oh, there she goes. When it comes down to it, the punch was what we actually needed instead of all of these vampire disciplines. Well, blink is also needed. There. Dead. Yeah, okay, well, I mean, we're figuring it out. It's just that I am taking a good deal of damage as this goes. I hear rats. So I guess we could grab some rats as we're between phases. We could try that. Can't do that too early. And ha. There we go. Punch one. Punch the big skulls. There we go. Well. Alright. Got hit by skulls before I could punch that skull. Alright, blinking up to the second level. Seemed like that did alright to dodge the second wave of skulls. And then from there, drop down to the first. Still taking damage. There's a rat. Get that real fast. Alright, I was able to do that without taking damage. But only just barely. Also, there's another question is, could I do something else to destroy the big skulls other than... where is the third? There it is. Other than punching? Nope. There we go. Now, that did not go well. She's still doing skulls, though. I guess she's going to do that until I punch. No? Is that really it? Alright, 3 rounds of getting hit by skulls. Maybe I could have...
To do this. You could have just let me be. No one ever lets.
Oh, Pietro. With the fatality. That's just a Sub-Zero fatality right there. Was he not in on it?
Now that he wasn't in on it, she played him like a violin. I don't see why we should let him live.
Let me leave this place. I will make it worth your while. I promise you. Please.
Oh, complete. That was a weird fight. I don't know. I feel like the most of the fights are so basic that when you fight someone who has powers, like, I feel unprepared for it. I mean, the Sisters was an okay fight. I didn't think that was, like, that much of an escalation compared to this, even though it just ended up being a very basic thing of just blinking side to side and then punching. I probably could have used the crossbow to shoot the big skulls to do it faster. Could probably have done that. It is still kind of funny that really, when it came down to it, punching was the key to defeat her. Also, we really shouldn't leave Tommaso alive. You can't trust someone like that.
And that was it. My adventures in Venice were over. Mahmoud's destroyer had been punished, but I didn't feel any sense of closure at all. The relic was smashed to pieces. I'll never know why it was so important to my sire. If he were still alive, he would say it is important to stay true to our traditions. Traditions are what brought me here. I'm not sure I made any difference in the end. A lot of people died. Then again, a lot of people would still have died if I hadn't been here. The world has a tendency to balance these things, with or without our help. I don't know what happened to Pietro. Maybe he's still alive in a tunnel somewhere. Maybe he decided to end it all. Whatever his choice was, I trust it was the best for him. So there you have it. I'm not sure if it made you any wiser, but now you know the whole story. Welcome to the family, kid. I guess we'll find out if I'm a better teacher than Mahmoud was. You've got a lot to learn. Get your affairs in order. We're leaving for New York soon.
Yes, sire.
Oh, okay. So the person that Justice was talking to was Anna, who, it did imply earlier that she survived the fight. And, like, what Anna and Rosa wanted were to become vampires, so I guess Justice let her have it. And so Justice now becomes a sire of his own apprentice vampire. I'm sure he'll do a great job. I'm a little disappointed that we didn't actually get to see the whole ritual play out and see Tommaso get possessed by some sort of insane spirit that was going to kill everyone. That was starting to happen, but then we interrupted it, and we fought Elena. I feel like if we didn't get the collectibles, we would have been kind of confused about that, the conclusions at the end, that Tommaso was not guilty, but rather it was Elena's plan, because that really all gets laid out in her collectibles, that she was unhappy as a vampire, she wanted revenge on Tommaso, she learns about the statuette and the spirit within. She lets Tommaso know about it and convinces him that he could gain power by doing this ritual with the statuette. She kills Mahmoud to take the statuette. They bring it to Tommaso in her plan to assassinate him. And then when we killed Elena, it turned out that she had created some sort of facsimile of herself. And she was also manipulating Tommaso by pretending to be someone else, the masked person. I guess Tommaso didn't know that? Like, in his collectibles, when he talks about the masked person, he doesn't say it's Elena, so I guess he didn't know that. Elena unmasks in that one scene where she, like, uses the Oblivion attack on us, and Tommaso's right there, so did he not see that? I don't know. I don't know if he saw that. And so we killed Elena to bring justice to Mahmoud. The statuette is broken, so we'll never know what was going to happen. Did Tommaso live? Well, we don't know. They didn't actually say. They're just leaving that ambiguous. Obviously, we should have killed him. We've killed so many people in this game for far less than what he's done, so, I mean, I'm not really sure why we would be leaving him alive. Especially considering that clearly you cannot trust a vampire crime lord. So, I mean, there you go. You probably should have killed him. But it makes sense that in the end that it was Anna that was the new vampire fledgling that was talking to Justice, considering her whole thing was that she wanted to be a vampire, and they implied that she survived the fight. What does continue playing mean? Since I completed the game. What happens if we continue playing? And we're back in the hideout. Streets of Venice behind us. And, what about the mission select room? Can we finally select a mission? Yeah. Looks like we can now. The whole thing's filled out. And not many of them are gold, are they? Because there's stuff that we did not get. Did not get it marks down some urns. The number of collectibles. There's also like a diamond symbol. Oh, those are the optional objectives, like Predator and Pacifist. But it tells us which ones have urns and which ones have collectibles to get. They don't say which ones have medallions, which is a problem because I didn't see any in this last level. But maybe I was just so taken in with the drama and the story that I wasn't looking that hard. So in the end, it looks like that we only do have, I think it's 30 out of 45 medallions. Don't know what happens if you get them all, or if anything happens. And there's plenty of collectibles that we missed. Though we did get all of Elena's, which was an important one. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of wanted to see the whole ceremony play out, see what would happen. We didn't get that, though. And the Elena fight was, I don't know. Elena fight was kind of weird. Right, and that's the side quest area if you wanted to do that, but we already completed that. I don't know. I feel like, well, you know, in any video game, there's going to be an escalation from, like, the minor enemies you fight to the more powerful enemies, to the bosses, to the harder bosses, and as you do this, you enhance your abilities and your skills, and you get better at the game. I feel like this game doesn't do a very good job of that, because most of the enemies we fight are just the normal people. You then get the ghoul enemies that, I mean, when it comes down to it, you just need one more punch. 3 punches kill them instead of 2. And they're harder to bite, and they have a cloak and can teleport. So they're like a bit of an upgrade over the regular enemies. Not that big of a deal. Then we had the sisters, which I thought was a cool fight. I liked that fight. I thought that was a decent escalation. Going to now these two boss women who have powers. The last boss fight against Elena, I don't know. Like, it was, on the one hand, it was very simple in that all you needed to do was just dodge with the blink, and then punch a skull back at her, and then punch the big skulls to destroy the shield, which I probably could have made easier by shooting it with the crossbow. I feel like I would have wanted more of an escalation where you actually have to learn how to use these powers effectively and then have a real power versus power fight against a vampire. That didn't really happen in this game. Like, there are elements of the game I really like, and that mostly has to do with the traversal of, you know, going around these levels, the streets and the canals of Venice, warping around, climbing up pipes, perching on the ledges, looking down at the mortals below, maybe throwing a brick at someone's head, hiding behind a corner, someone turns the corner, and wham! Just wham! Just right in the face. You know, I like, there are some parts of this game that is done really well, and, like, those parts are done really well. I also like the setting and the environment, considering that this is a Quest native game. You know, this is not a PC game or a PSVR 2 game. This is running natively on the Quest. I think that the environments are pretty well detailed and look good. I enjoyed going around this game world, exploring it and finding the collectibles and such. I think, though, when it came down to, like, the actual big story moments, it just came off as awkward. Like, the cutscene direction is not good. And the last boss fight I just felt was weird and underwhelming. I don't know. There are parts of the game I liked, and then parts that I feel like it just didn't work out well. But something that also didn't work out well is my performance in some of these levels, as I haven't gotten a bunch of medallions and I haven't gotten a bunch of collectibles. I didn't get any of these optional objectives. And I would feel kind of bad about, stopping the game without making an attempt to try to get some of these. So, maybe let's try to see if we can find the rest of these collectibles and the rest of these medallions. Welcome to Venice says that I was missing a collectible. So I guess let's start there.
I was away on a job. When I got back, I went, as always, to deliver my report to Mahmoud. I found him in his apartment. A dry collection of skin and bones. Someone had rammed a stake through his heart, nailed him to the floor, and cut off his head. The place had been torn apart. Someone had been searching for something specific. Eventually, I realized what was missing. A Venetian statuette Mahmoud had brought to the States when he left the Alamut. I thought I would be free of his influence, but I was wrong. I couldn't let his murder go. Couldn't let this theft go unpunished. I had to find who did this and bring them to justice.
It all came to an end 15 years ago, when I was captured by an unknown kindred. They threw me in a cell, kept me alive by throwing me rats and other vermin. And every night, my unknown captor would restrain me using dark disciplines and nigh on empty me of blood, using rusty old syringes. I never learned why. They never opened their filthy mouths to speak, only to drink. When I finally escaped that hole in the ground, I returned to my family's house. They had all been slaughtered years ago. Not a single one of them had been spared. I read about it in old newspapers. The details were horrific, even for me. I am sure it was my unknown captor who did it. A couple of years after my death, my wife remarried. Her new husband was a good man. I was sad, but I was also happy for her. While my sire taught me the ways of the Nosferatu, and I descended deeper into depravity, I took solace in the fact that a part of me still lived on. The good part, the love and the laughter, my family. I watched over them. I protected them. I brought them gifts I never revealed who I was. After 40 years together, my sire suddenly disappeared. I don't know where, and I don't care. I haven't missed him a single second.
Thank you so much. I'll leave as soon as the coast is clear.
The elders of the Clan of Death gather in the council. Only those who have contributed true value to the family have a place there. I have been part of the council for more years than I can remember. I have not, however, unlike some of my peers, become complacent. There is always room for more ambition, more power, and it is within our grasp. Some say our family is stronger since the reunion, but I do not think so. Yes, there are more of us, and there is strength in numbers. But should the Giovannis have to rely on the support of rabble like the Capuchin or the Samedi? Or should we grab the power that belongs to us without a care for what the interlopers think? By order of the Cappadocian, my men have uncovered a statuette in one of the tunnels under my villa. It was created during the Renaissance and portrays a skull-faced kindred. Another Cappadocian, then. I feel its soul trapped inside, yearning to be released. I wonder what secrets it will tell me when we let it out.
While the deal with the New York Camarilla certainly gave me peace of mind for a while, it also came with some bad side effects. They were so caught up in their machinations that they failed to grasp the larger picture. For them, it was more important to stay in power than to balance the scales. The Primogen in New York, to the extent they even knew I existed, never liked me. This became obvious when Mahmoud was killed. Rather than to do what was right, to find the perpetrator and begin the blood hunt, they retreated from the problem. Politician's always gonna politician, I guess. With Mahmoud dead, you'll have to make do with me. He was a better storyteller, that's for sure. But on the other hand, I'm less of an asshole. I'm no historian, and my grasp of what has happened in the distant past is sketchy. But I do know some things. If you have any issues with what I tell you about our code, you're free to bring them up. But I won't necessarily like what you have to say. We've had many names. Assassins, lawmen, Assamites. But we're really all just children of Hakim. I tend to think about us as the people who balance the scales. We're all a bunch of hunters and killers. If we find you guilty, you will die. Historically, we were the only clan allowed to commit diablerie, or so I've been told. What I am sure of is that with each justified death and each drop of kindred blood I drink, I grow stronger. I will use this strength to prepare for the next judgment I must cast.
Okay, that's all of the collectibles. All 5 of Tommaso's plans. All 5 of Pietro's story. All 5 of Justice's story. All 5 of Elena's story. All 5 of the Hekata. And all 5 of the Banu Hakim. And I even got all 45 medallions. I wasn't actually sure about that one. Because those could have been anywhere in the game. And there was really no hint at all as to which missions or where I might find them. So I was actually surprised that I found the last few, but I did, and it doesn't seem like that actually did anything. I think there was an achievement for getting them all, but I don't think it actually did anything in-game. Which is disappointing. I was hoping there would be a little something, a little acknowledgement of it, but no, it doesn't seem like there is. But this whole room is now filled out, and we got all of the little story bits and voice acting and monologues associated with these collectibles, though we never got anything as juicy as that one from Justice, where he talked about how he used to be a prosecutor, and he liked doing that job because he got to pretend the people he was prosecuting were the person who killed his parents. And whenever anyone got off, he had to go murder them because they killed his parents, so obviously they're not innocent. And that was just like this really dumb little piece of lore about him that made me laugh at his character. So that was clearly the best one, and we never got anything that was really like that. And if we look at the stage select, we have icons for earn and collectibles, and they're all gold, saying that I got them all. There were some collectibles outside the missions, such as in the hideout, the sewers, the streets. Those are not shown on the mission select screen here. But a strange thing is that if I'm looking at my health, this last bar on the health is not complete. It has 3 segments out of 4, which I guess means I'm missing an urn. All of the urns on this are filled in, so maybe that means there's one urn outside of the missions that I didn't get. Well, that's fine. Though even if that was filled in, there are spaces for 2 blank bars. There are 4 urns per bar. That would mean 9 urns missing? That can't be right. It can't be that many. Maybe there's 1 that's missing. Maybe. But even if that's the case, that's fine. That's all of the collectibles I need to get. I'm played out with Vampire the Masquerade Justice. I like this game. I don't need to keep looking for stuff. But maybe one more thing we can do before we go is maybe we can actually try to get some of those stealth objectives. So I already tried that here and was able to complete both of them in Mission 5, which is the one where we have to put a USB stick in a server. Why don't we see if we can do that? Just for giggles. Just to see what it's like to actually use the stealth, which is still hard. Even with a jacked up, leveled up character, it's still not the easiest thing. This is clear. These objectives are clearly meant for like post-game stuff. After you've gotten the abilities.
Anna, as you'd know better than most.
It doesn't make sense that he says that, now that we know that we're talking to Anna.
She was the cool-headed one.
Anna, as you'd know better than most, because that's you. Why would he say it like that?
No one would ever miss. They kept the cattle locked up in an old storehouse, just a couple of blocks away. It was time to give them a visit. But first I had to find the defector Pietro told me about.
Right, we have to find our contact. Let's remember, objectives are, we don't want anyone to see us, and we can't kill any people. Alright, so those are our restrictions. Going to make a disruptor arrow and 2 sleep arrows. That makes me hungry.
Over here.
Hey, Pietro.
To the Fondaco.
Makes me hungry. Gonna have to eat rats. That rat's too fast. It's gonna disappear. It just vanishes out of the world. That's fine. There will be more rats to eat. There are birds. We can't eat those birds. Our objective is on the right, but we can't go there yet. There's a camera and a dude. Don't worry about that. Let's worry about finding a rat. And there's a rat over here. We have to find our contact first, and there are dudes over here, so we have to climb this, because our contact is one of the dudes. It is a defector dude. So he is in a dude stronghold, a dude hold. Alright, got dudes down here. Don't want them to see us. Also a rat. We do want to see that rat. Alright, here's our contact. How we doing?
I was told to...
I'm Justice.
So, can you help me?
Vampire.
Tell me more.
Told me to meet you here. Say you have information for me.
Stand what they're doing here any longer. Someone has...
Smallest vampire.
Okay.
Take me seriously.
Tell me about the storehouse.
It's heavily guarded, both by roaming patrols and security cameras.
Hey, where are you going?
I can hear you from here.
They keep all the info on a closed-loop server in the Fondaco. Destroying that will create serious issues for them. Getting in there without triggering security is going to be hard.
But tell me more.
If you hate them so much, why don't you do anything about it yourself?
I can't risk them tracing anything back to me. They'll go after my family.
Since this is a non-canon mission, we'll be nice.
You won't have to. I'll sort it out for you.
I wrote a script for you. It will nuke the contents of their servers. It's on this thumb drive. I'm sure you'll figure out how to use it. Make them pay for what they've done.
I think I can figure out how to put a USB stick in a USB port. Justice keeps trying to put it in upside down and is very frustrated about it.
Why won't this go in? Blasted device of the mortals. You will respect my undead nature.
Alright, and also there's a boat down here, a little shortcut for us to get back. First there is Rat. Yang. Alright, we have the USB stick. So now we need to go back to the start. I find that using the hunger on arrows tends to be more useful for stealth than the other disciplines, because I can just, use up all the hunger at once and then find some rats to refill it. So then I'm refilled and have some arrows. Some of the abilities like Cloak, which is very useful, also uses up a lot of hunger. So I think that the arrows tend to be a better use of it. Up we go. Alright. Plenty of dudes and cameras this way. Over the balance beam. Alright, so there's a sentry over there. The gate we're trying to get through is over there. But the gate's locked. We have to turn the power on to the gate over on that side. But there's a camera and a dude. Also a rat. Alright, that dude's walking.
Okay, they're nearby. Be on your guard.
They sure are.
Really? Again? That's 3 times this week.
3 times? How can you lose a key that many times? Outrageous, I tells ya.
We have a spare one in the guardhouse.
Yep, and the guardhouse is where we're going. Alright, let me make another disruption arrow and another sleep. And the guard who got yelled at is walking that way. Towards the guardhouse. Guardhouse is over here. The guard is now walking away. So let's get in here. No, not that. There we go. We got that key. And no one knew we were here. Alright, now we have to head back to use this key to open the gate. Yes, hello. Bird making noise, blowing my cover, but fortunately no one's looking. This key is good to the gate that leads to the generator. Let's get over there. There's a sentry that walks back and forth. The others... Okay, that guard's walking this way. Let's load up a sleep arrow. Wait for that one to walk the other way. There they go. And this one... Wait for them to stop. Alright, down we go. Key in here. Unlock. Open. Pull down switch. Back up the flag. Now someone's going to come along to check that out. There they are. What happened here? And then this person wakes up, because the sleep arrows don't last long. But our work there is done. There's the other guard down there.
Yeah, someone said they saw a monster. I told them to lay out.
A monster, you say? Alright, we want them to go that way.
Someone's here.
What was that noise?
Can you see them?
They're going that way. Down we go. So those birds made noise. But I guess they didn't really notice. Just to be on the safe side. I could go down there. Just to be on the safe side, I'll wait for them to see what they're going to do there. Currently, they're just standing there looking the other way, but eventually, they'll go back on their regular routine. They're taking a while. There is another guard down that way. Alright, maybe I should go for it. I have a sleep arrow loaded up. Alright. Went to sleep before they realized I was there. Unlock that. That guard's looking that way. So let's go this way. There's going to be a guard here standing next to a pipe. We want to climb up on that pipe.
Something's up.
What was that noise?
Watch your six.
But she's not watching her 6. I was at her 6. And she was not watching. Across we go.
Reporting in. Nothing found. Keep your eyes open.
Grab that. Over here. Alright, now here, up here, grab this onto air conditioner. Over on this.
Keep your guard up.
Pipe around corner. Grab that. Climb over here. Onto ledge. Guy's walking down there. Alright, there's a guard there, security camera there, pacing guard there. We want to get to the other side. We could go through that passage or that passage. Probably this one. Wait for the pacing guard down there to come back. That one's going up there.
Keeping the safety off.
Make another sleep one. Alright, here they come. Let's drop down and through here.
No sign of the intruder.
Here is a rat. Up the pipe. On air conditioner, on ledge, on here. Okay, so this is the Fundaco, where we're trying to get into. There are 2 entrances. There's a clear one there to the 2nd floor, blocked one there to the 3rd floor. If we get around like this tarp, we could get in there, and like there's boards on that door from the inside, so we could like pull the boards off and get into the 3rd floor. But we're gonna go take the 2nd floor because the server room is on the 2nd floor. I think the security camera room is on the 3rd floor. If we intimidated the contact and got the password from him, we could have gone in there and turned off the cameras. But we shouldn't need that. 2nd floor is where we're going.
Quiet here now.
Alright, there are 2 guards per floor. There's one walking this way, but they shouldn't come in the room. Like they're right around that corner. 2nd one on the far side. Okay, they're walking this way, but they tend to walk... Yeah, they walk in opposite directions. Yeah, so...
Someone said they saw a monster. I told them to lay off drinking.
That one's going to be coming this way. Let's equip a disruption arrow. Because there are cameras here. And I do have the ability to shut one off temporarily with the disruption arrow. Okay, that guard's going there. That guard's facing the other way. Here we go. In we go. There we go. Let's just close this for the time being. Why don't we make another disruption arrow just in case? And... Okay, server room, thumb drive in, server is taken down. Let's equip a sleep arrow. Where are guards? So our exit is also on the 2nd floor. There's a guard on the far side. Okay, here's one closer to us. Gonna sneak out a little bit. Pop. So the camera we turned off is still off. It'll turn on eventually, but it will take longer than that. The other guard is on the other side of this floor. And here's where we came in. Up we go. So now, the only thing to do is make our escape.
Yeah. Someone said they saw a monster.
We're here. Over here. Grab a pipe, pull us around. There's the exit door. There's a dude walking that way.
I'm keeping the safety off.
And with that, we actually stealthed. That is actually some stealth right there. We did Predator, we did Pacifist. There we go. The whole game failing its stealth. Here, there it is. Some successful stealth. I find that, like, that really is a post-game thing, because it is, I think your first time through, it's a lot more fun to just engage with more of the vampire abilities, such as, you know, the fighting stuff. You know, the slamming into dudes with blink or making heads explode. I didn't do that one much. Biting dudes and all that. It's more fun the first time through. Doing the stealth objectives is very restrictive, and it's a lot more helpful to actually have unlocked a bunch of stuff before you try to do those. As for me, I think that's enough for Vampire the Masquerade Justice. Did the campaign, did all the collectibles, tried out some stealth. Tried it out a bit. You know, if you wanted more replay value for the game and just wanted an additional challenge to see how this goes, that's there for you. But I think for me, we're done with Vampire the Masquerade Justice. I had a good time playing it, though, like I said, the positives of the game are all about the mobility, the abilities, and, you know, biting dudes and such. And not so much the story or the characters, I think. I feel like, you know, I've never been into the Vampire the Masquerade lore, and this game really doesn't make me want to be into that lore. I feel like maybe having more, you know, just disengaging from that lore and having a more original material to work with might be better, because I don't know if this really benefits from connecting itself to an established tabletop lore. I don't know. That part didn't really do much for me, but the gameplay I thought was really good. The mobility was really good. Just story and character elements, not really that much into. But I had a real good time playing Vampire the Masquerade Justice. I hope you had a good time watching, and we'll say goodbye.